Hello, everyone. This time, the Lone Wolf Prepper. And I had to come live because YouTube's playing its games with me. Oh, sorry. I'm the Lone Wolf Prepper, and it's November 6th, 2024. Let's get that out of the way. But anyway, YouTube's messing with me again. Now I'm only allowed to download a certain number of videos every day, 2 of them, because I need to go through some verification to show it's me. Send them a picture ID now. Now YouTube wants me for me to take a picture of my photo ID and send it to them so I can post on YouTube. This is how crazy these people got. These liberals must be melting down. I mean, yeah, this upsets me, but you know what? We're getting our first snow, a little bit of flakes. It's windy, it's cold, but I feel better than I have felt in months. I feel absolutely great. Hey, Carol. Yeah, I want to tell you, I got to come live because YouTube won't let me post regular videos. And since they won't let me post it, I'm going to do this video. Yeah, it's crock shit. Anything to mess with me, yeah, I'm only allowed to download one video a day now. I just found that out when I tried to download my video I made. One video a day. Boy, these liberals are melting down. Frickin' commies. Time for them to get on planes. But anyway, don't worry. Trump's going to break up these social media platforms, and I hope Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos get to spend some time on Rikers Island for violating Americans' First Amendment rights. And like I say, the people that built a business off YouTube years ago and were silenced and then went out of business and got divorced and all this, class action lawsuit. This is crazy. Now they're not shutting me down. They're just saying you can only post a few videos. See, the thing is, I've gotten 8 subscribers since my channel picked up again yesterday. They've already demonetized me. I mean, I'm only a little over 600 subscribers, and they've already demonetized the channel. I don't really care. Like I say, all I want to do is get the word out. I got my own money, Jeff Bezos. I don't need none of yours. I just need my free country back. But anyway, let's get into the subject at hand. Okay, Zelensky, Ukraine Zelensky. I'm out here having a great day. Weather's miserable, but I'm having a great day. What kind of day do you think Zelensky's having? I bet you after they called Pennsylvania at 1 o'clock in the morning or 1:20 or whenever they called it was late. But I bet you Zelensky was calling Biden up. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? Can you imagine? He just had the rug pulled out from underneath him. And he got left high and dry because the American taxpayers no longer has to support that war. That means he doesn't have the funding or the people anymore to fight that war. And you know what, Zelensky? Come to Congress again now with Trump in charge and say, if we don't send you money, pretty soon we'll be sending our boys. I don't think so. There's no reason why we have to be in your war. We're in your war because the CIA decided to take over or do a coup in Ukraine in 2014 and throw out the pro-Russian government. Okay, that's what started all this war. Okay, let the CIA fight it. But I can see Zelensky now. Not only does he have Russia pissed at him, but remember, he canceled the elections so they can continue on with this war. He's killed generations of men. Can you imagine being in a family and all your men folk are gone because of a war that was unwinnable, that should have never happened in the first place? Oh, and let's talk about the money that's been laundered through there, about the suitcases of money, okay? And his lavish vacations he had. And I'm talking all of it. And us paying for their politicians' pensions and stuff. Don't remember, we're paying to sit there and take care of their infrastructure. We're paying for everything. I mean, not only is he ain't going to have the money to fight a war, he can have the money to pay their pensions. Okay? And then let's talk about the arms that went over there that were sold on the black market. I mean, everybody remember that? I sure do. I mean, this guy, he's pretty much now sitting like Hitler in his bunker, knowing that, oh my God, my days are numbered. I mean, he talked about assassination attempts. They'll have a few on him because people are pissed. Okay? It's going around all over the world. This communism, this totalitarianism that's going on with these little guy sits there, stands up, puts a tight shirt on, think he's got muscles. Whatever. These guys are going to go by the wayside. No, I guess if Europe wants to still support them, let Europe fight a war with Russia. We could actually stay out of this one. Because you know what, frankly, I'm not putting down the people of Europe because I'm sure there's good people, but Europe basically has nothing to offer the world anymore. You've used up all your natural resources. You're just becoming, I don't want to say a pariah, but you're becoming a strain on the world's. You guys trashed your place. I mean, anybody ever been to Europe? Anybody ever seen the beaches there? Garbage everywhere. It's a filthy, disgusting place. Now, I was there in the 80s and stuff and walked around and stuff, but in the military, but I'm sure maybe they've improved it now, but it was this disgusting place. Okay? The people are rude, whatever. And now they're been taken over by Muslims. I hope they're having a good time with that. Anyway, but yeah, Zelensky isn't waking up too happy today. Or he was awake yesterday. He's not too happy. He sees the writing on the wall. Good. That war's going to end. And then all this, and they gave him almost $1 billion since Hurricane Helena. Well, all that money needs to come back and be given to the hurricane victims instead of a $750 loan. At least that would be one problem solved. Like I say, now the whole world can take a breath. They say Putin's happy with this. Well, of course he's happy because now he doesn't have to nuke the United States because he doesn't have somebody in power in the United States that wants to dismantle Russia and throw him in jail and execute him for crimes against humanity. Now he's got somebody in there he can work with and bring peace to that region. What he's going to do in Iran, I don't know. That's the video for another day. But at least the Ukraine thing's over. Zelensky is going to be forced to come to the table. Now I realize this lame duck session they're going to have, they'll probably try to pass, since they lost the Senate and the House, full sweep. They're probably going to try to pass some massive funding bill for Ukraine. So, I see that happening. So we need to stop that, okay? But anyway, these people that are getting kicked out of office, they ain't going to care how much debt they put their neighbor in or their constituents in, okay? The people that vote for them, they ain't going to care how much they got to suffer because of their selfish needs. But whatever. Zelensky, I hope you're having a great day. Hope you don't bend over and pick up any soap, okay? But whatever, dude. This is the reason you're in this mess is because you were a tiny tyrant who thought he was great. Like that short I made, a nation and the people become great when they stand up to tyrants who think they're great. Anyway, this may have to be the way I have to do it, like impeach. I may have to sit there and get on here and do live streams all the time. Since YouTube is just, now they're restricting the amount of material I can put on. I have a little over 600 subscribers, and I'm that much of a danger to them? Don't they realize that in the United States and all over the world, Argentina, You name it. They've had enough of this crap. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to do a video each week of how things are going to change under Trump. Education, immigration, the military. I mean, the Democrats have been messing this country up for years. That short I made about Barack Obama said he's going to fundamentally transform this country. Okay. In this election, we were going to find out if he succeeded. Well, we found out he didn't succeed. And he got kicked to the curb. Okay? Communism got kicked to the curb in this country. And then we should have stayed with Joe Biden, whatever. And then, like I say, we're finding out she got 14 million less votes than Biden. I wonder if that had anything to do with the cheat. So that basically means that the numbers that we had at this election, okay, because Trump's basically getting the same amount of votes, was the same amount of votes that were in the 2020 election. So tell me, where did those 14 million extra votes come from that were all for Biden? Can anybody say 600,000 vote dump in Pennsylvania at 3 a.m? And that was after they had a 1.1 million vote lead going into the election from early voting. The Democrats, nothing but a scam, nothing but a lie. Iowa, Kamala 47, Trump 43. How much did Trump take Iowa by? 11, 12? You can't believe a damn thing they say because they brought up on lying. They were taught to lie. They were taught if that's how you got to get through life, that's the way you do it. Okay? And Kamala couldn't even lie right. It came out as a word salad. But anyway, I feel great today. We got a lot of work ahead of us. This is only the beginning. All right? You remember, Trump's still got to get sentenced. All these people. I mean, I hope Trump gets to talk to the guy, that piece of garbage that wanted to assassinate him in Florida. I hope he gets to go to the jail, the prison, and actually talk to this guy. That would be awesome. And then film it. So we all can see how nuts this other side is. But anyway, he made it to the election. We had an election, a fair election, because the RNC was on every cheating right away and got courts involved. And this is what happens when the election is over on election day. Instead of, we got to keep counting votes until we find enough votes where we won. Anyway, that's all I got. Hopefully I don't have to go live all the time, but good job, YouTube, trying to shut me up. Like that short I made. The more you hide something from somebody, the more they're going to search and try to find it with determination. Just like in World War II, when the Nazis forbid anybody listen to the BBC or other radio stations. And they sat there in their homes with blankets over their heads in the middle of the night, listening to the radio to cover up the light of the radio and the sound so they could hear the truth. You can't hide the truth, YouTube. No matter what you do, you can't hide the truth. Because what's that snake where you cut its head off and a bunch more grow? That's what we are now. Okay? Every time you try to take one of us down, there are going to be 5,000 of us come up. YouTube, if you want to make money, you better ride the wave. Okay? You want to stand behind these stance of, well, I don't agree with him politically or how he thinks, so I'm going to throw that customer right out the door. The wokeness is over. Our country has spoke. The working man has spoke. The backbone of this country, not the welfare pogues, but the working man. And I put Trump into that too. That guy worked his ass off. He's probably going to sleep for 2 or 3 days. Anyway, so yeah, Carol, I have to go. If I have to go live so I can get on YouTube, whatever. But I'm not going to send them a picture of my photo ID. Are you kidding me? I wonder, I like anybody leave a comment. If YouTube has ever told you you had to send them a picture ID, photograph of your picture ID, in order for you to download videos on your channel. And it's from YouTube. See, the thing is, they want us. Come out here. Come out here in the middle of nowhere. I want you to. A lot of us conservative patriots, vets, us Marines, want to play with you, want to play very much with you. Just bring your happy ass out here. I'm too busy to come to you. Yeah, can you believe that? They want me to send a picture of my ID? I just, I got to get with impeach and stuff. I need to find out from other creators if they're requesting this, or if I'm just this raging thing that could just go viral if they let me go. Another Oliver Anthony. I'm just saying, this is the way they're treating me. Whatever. I got to go live YouTube. I'll go live. I just soon make the videos. Okay? My shorts, they offend you? I don't care. I have my freedom of speech. You are a part of the town square, and I have a right to speak in the town square. As many times of the day as I want, talk about subjects I want. You're just not required to listen. You're just required by law, by the Constitution, to make sure you do not infringe on my First Amendment rights. Like I say, YouTube, if the YouTube team is too thin-skinned and stuff, then get out of the social media business. Because what you morons allow to be posted in my comments on my channel, oh, another thing, it was to make my channel a safer place. You want to make my channel a safer place? Then how about doing something about these people leaving the comment? I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm not going to infringe on a person's First Amendment. You want to disagree with me? Fine. You want to threaten my life? That's fine. Come out here and act on it. I'm all good with that too. YouTube, you can shut them up. You don't have a problem shutting me up, like I say. They're just looking for a reason to cancel me. Somebody with just a little over 600 subscribers. Took by V1. Hello, everyone. With 600 subscribers, is such a threat to these people that I got to get the hammer down. The Alex Jones treatment. Are you kidding me? Now, I have had comments, and I'm sure you've seen them, Carol, where people in my comments say, you're like a country Joe Rogan. Now, I don't know where they come. I'd never listened to Joe Rogan. Obviously, he's a major Trumper now, but I wouldn't want to be that big anyway. Like I said, I want to be able to give my opinion. We got a lot of work to do in the future. Why am I not allowed to come on YouTube and voice my opinion? The thing is, Trump gets into office, he needs to call Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, even Elon Musk, and the Rumble guy, and set them down and say, you are now the town square. You will not censor anybody for anything. Now, I realize if somebody's doing the live feed and they're trying to do a crime, that's understandable. That's like yelling fire in a crowded theater. But somebody giving their opinion, say, if you got a bias at all that you are willing to shut somebody up for, get out of the business. If I had a social media platform, do you think I would care? I don't even block the comments of these people wishing death on me, okay? because, in the Marine Corps, I realized I was not only protecting the people that agreed with me, freedom of speech, but the people that disagreed with me. If we don't have the freedom to exchange ideas and come to we're never going to debate if one side is shut up and the other side's just like, nope, it's our way or the highway. Our way is the only way that makes sense. I remember when I was in the 90s and I got out of the Marine Corps and I got into business and stuff, and we'd have these, business meetings at headquarters and stuff, and we'd all sit around the room and we call this thing called brainstorming. Remember those days? Where we'd all sit in a room and we would brainstorm new ideas on products or way to push the products and stuff. Now you can't have that, okay? Because you would have a second opinion then. Well, that's right. Just like the medical field. You're only allowed one opinion in the medical field. That's the one that agrees with the pharmaceutical companies. You see, all this stuff is going to end. It's just crazy. I hope Trump puts the fear of God in these people and says you will not infringe on people's rights. We need to go back to the constitutional republic we had that made the country and the world great. Okay? Need to become a land of laws again, not a land of men. Carol Prince, people need to learn to agree and disagree because we have our own opinions. We have to respect others' opinions. Yeah. Like it was when we were young. I mean, you're older than I am. After the election, there wasn't the tension before or after the election there are now because there wasn't the division there was. People voted for the candidate that was going to make the country better and their lives better. People that were allowed to give me freedom. Like I said, I want a politician to stand up there once and say how he's going to stay out of my life instead of how he's going to try to give me money. Trump, get rid of the IRS. Get rid of the IRS. Then you don't have to worry about earned income credit. My wages should be between me and my boss. The government should have nothing to do with it. Anyway, we got a few flakes of snow coming down. I always love the first snow of the year. And I'm going to go out and continue on my fencing. Do my, like you say, I love this job. A lot of people, there's no way they'd come out here in the middle of nowhere and just a lot of the jobs, people think they suck. I don't think they suck. I mean, it's just a way it cleanses the soul. You know what I'm saying? Makes a man humble. All right. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. And we have people micromanaging their lives and we can't be bothered to manage. Yeah. Our government was never meant to micromanage our lives. I mean, we got them in our bedroom now. The founding fathers never had that in mind. The government's job was to make sure every citizen could pursue their happiness, feeling secure. Our borders aren't secure. Our money's being wasted. No foreign entanglements. Remember that? They didn't want a standing army. Because, this is the thing. If you don't have a standing army, right? The only way you can go to war with the country, if you don't have a standing army, if the populace is behind you. If you got a standing army like we have, let's say you want to go to war with Russia, and 70% of the population says absolutely not, you can still go to war with Russia because you have the tools to do it. If we lived in a world of peace, we wouldn't need a standing army. If we spent money on peace instead of war. Gerald Celente is an awesome channel to watch. And I think he's from Brooklyn. He's from New York somewhere. think it's Brooklyn, but he's probably about your age, Carol, and he's just a good guy. He gets crazy and stuff, and he's been demonetized, and just like everybody else, but he's bigger. He's been on TV channels. I'm sure you probably know who he is. Anyway, Gerald Celente. Yeah, Gerald Celente. Check him out on YouTube. He's got the Trends Journal, and he's if you like to see people, he's an interesting guy to watch, and he can get a little excited, and he's got his little bullshit button. Anyway, see, it's just, how did we go from a country where we became so divided? It's because we used to all have a common goal to make our country great, to have a happy life, keep our borders secure, try to stay out of wars. Okay? And, if the other guy won, like I say, they used to call each other that night and congratulate him and say it was a tough fight. Just be courteous to the person who won. That's not no more. There's a lot of things that America needs to come back to. They always say, you clean up yourself, all of a sudden everything around you starts getting better. People start looking at you and they start becoming a better person. We need to do that as a country to bring the world back. Okay? Anyway, I got to roll. Like I say, I want to get out there. I want to do some fencing today. I want to enjoy the outside. And I'm definitely not going to send YouTube a picture, my picture ID. They're out of their minds. Out of their minds. If you don't know who I am, really YouTube, you don't know who I am, all you got to do is see the mug on the video of the person that's downloading it. That'd be me. There's only one me in the world. I guarantee it. And maybe that's why they're going after me. But treat me like Alex Jones. Am I that much of a threat? I'm just a simple guy. I know there's lots of people that believe like me. Like I say, Carol, I really, really wish you'd start a channel. So when they cancel my channel, I have you to watch, okay? And Tuck by V1, like I say, if you don't have a channel, wanted photo ID at one time. Nope. Facebook wanted it? Yeah, I don't. Obviously, do you got a channel, Tuck BV1? Because if they wanted that, obviously, you must be like me. The algorithm's kicking it out. That's the most dangerous guy in the world to us right now. Crazy world, like I say. I'm just getting restricted left and right, and the eyeballs are in Rumble, and X is, I like X. Yeah, Carol, you'd be in YouTube jail too. But hey, at least I get to watch you a little bit. And X it's almost clicky, I want to say. Like a high school click. And then, I could tell by my views. I mean, Rumble didn't put any of my material on their feed for 2 days. It's like I got a silent strike for them. I may start uploading content. I'm also starting a second channel just for socialism. Yeah. See, I want to start up my piano channel. I got to order my keyboard, by the way, too. I want to get really, really good at piano. I know how to play, but I want to sit there and just get really good. And then my wildlife one, and my paranormal channel, where I do live feeds on like Friday and Saturday nights. I don't know, from 11 o'clock at night to like 1 o'clock in the morning. And discuss stuff, show you the other side of me. The John Teeter story and Bigfoot and UFOs. All that stuff that is fascinating. Okay. But anyway, That's my plans. But I appreciate everybody being here. Like I say, this is what I may have to do to get on YouTube to post videos. I don't know. Me, I just have the two channels. I have Lone Wolf Prepper and Lone Wolf Wild Kingdom, and I need to start up the other ones. But like I say, my paranormal channel, I need to set up another room. I need to set up a completely different studio for that. I want, like I said, I wish there was a Spencer's nearby. I'd sit there, go in there, and turn my studio in for my paranormal really good. But I only have the two right now, and then I'll start up my piano one when I get my piano. I got my printer so I can print off my music and the Moonlight Sonata, all 20 pages. The reason I couldn't play it on my other keyboard is because I was missing the lower octave I needed. One of the lower octaves I needed. So, by the way, oh yeah, the Moonlight Sonata. I could sit. Anyway, I just, like I said, there's a lot of things I want to do, and I feel so great now. I don't feel the pressure in these, now that the Democrats are looking like and they're accepting it. They're taking the loss. And I seriously think we're going to have a peaceful transition of power. You know, I can sit there and do that. And then I can. And another channel I'm going to start up in the spring is when I get my airplane. When I get my ultralight. Oh, I can't wait to do videos in that thing. Anyway, that's all I got for now. So I appreciate everybody being here. Everybody have a good day. Enjoy. Oh, we got Vote Trump here. There you are. I'm just having lunch. Yeah, I watched your live this morning. I did the replay. I was listening to when I was out in the pasture fencing. Anyway, what do you think? Oh, don't you feel great today? Don't you feel like running about 10 miles? Oh, I want to see, like Sunny Shorts. If I was him, I'd be walking around town today, just filming all the crying. Oh, anyway, well, I'll stay on an extra 5 minutes. We'll try. Yeah, the deal why I'm live right now, Impeach, is because now YouTube, I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this. I'm glad you're here. YouTube now has me on a restriction where I can only download 2 videos a day. And they're asking me to send them a picture of my ID to go through some process to verify and everything to make myself a safe platform. Have they done that to you? Have they asked for your ID on your channels? This is crazy. I have. Yeah, I'm glad Trump's in office, and we are better. We still got a lot of work to do. This guy needs a lot of help. Like I say, when it comes to rounding up the illegals, well, there's about 100 million of us that don't want them here. There's about 30 million of them. Doesn't seem too hard to me. Carol Prince. I like to feel Kamala as she does her walk of shame. It probably would have been a staggering walk last night. I don't know. Has she been? I've been out in the pasture. Has she been out and been out to say anything yet? She's gonna slide away. Good. I hope she's already in California, fading away. Stay well, Tom. I'm going to get lunch. Hey, have a good day, Impeach. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get off here. But Kamala, you're fired. Yep, and don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Oh yeah, I tell you what. And what's the first thing he needs to do? He needs to pardon and let out of jail the January 6th protesters. That's something he needs to do the very minute he gets in there. The very minute. And then there needs to be an investigation into the cover-up, and maybe Liz Cheney. Like I say, I can't wait till the day to the people that put the protesters in that Washington gulag become the prisoners, as long as and with the guards that kept them there in those in humanitarian conditions. Those guys were treated like the Viet Cong treated our soldiers. Do you realize that? There's a lot of wrongs that need to be righted. There better be a walk of shame. And I mean ankle bracelets, handcuffs, shackles, orange suits into a paddy wagon. Oh, I know. Why don't we just send the FBI there for a 6 a.m. no-knock raid? Since the American people have to endure that, don't you think people that really did stuff wrong to this country should have to endure that? Anyway, so yeah, I got to get back. I got to get busy. So everybody have a great day. Celebrate. America has spoken, and it feels great. Like I say, Trump won in 2020 with the same amount that he won this time. Okay. Kamala Harris, 14 million less votes. Strange, isn't that? Anyway, this Lone Wolf Prepper out.